stress, I better stop bullshitting and get on up in here, man. Motherfuckers looking at me like you late. The fuck you coming in here smiling and shit for? Cause I'm a boss. I'm Mr. Ohio born player, made. I'm sharp as razor blades. I'm the truth in the booth. You come to troll, catch this fade. Come on in. Where you been? I call you family. Now we can feel the vibe on this ride. Hit subscribe, tell a friend. What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. And this is indeed a Punch Junkie Morning Show. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. You have no idea. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. When I say it's free, I'm talking about it's free. Join us Wednesdays, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Smoke City Mobcast presented by the LDBC. The show streams live exclusively via the LDBC mobile app, as well as the Smoke City Mobcast YouTube channel, family. Yeah. You feel the vibe on this ride, hit subscribe, tell a friend. Yeah. Shawnee on the track. Come on. You feel the vibe on this ride, hit subscribe, tell a friend. Yeah. Hey, man. Jeez Louise. Today's show is brought to you by our sponsors over at the CBD Counter Company, powered by hemschool.com. It is your one-stop shop for all of your CBD needs, man. Go check them out, www.cbdcounter.co. Enter in the code JUNIOR20 and receive a 20% discount off your entire purchase now. Hey, man, whatever you need by way of hemp products, hemp byproducts, or CBD products, go check them out. They have creams, lotions, ointments, edibles. They got stuff for, vitamins for children. They got vitamins and chewables and stuff for your pets. Yes, motherfuckers give their pets CBD. You understand what I'm saying? You know how you got to get to there, man, to even think to give your dog some CBD. Man, I think Bubbles might like this. Nah, that's white people shit. So, they be smoking bowls. Man, Scruffy might actually like feeling like this. You motherfucker get high and then they look and realize they dog ain't high and they feel bad that they dog ain't high with them. They motherfuckers want to take their dog everywhere, even to the clouds. You feel me? Motherfuckers want to take their dogs everywhere. Everywhere they want to take their dogs. You feel me? I was just going to the computer store the other day, and a woman walked in there with a big ass Doberman Pinscher. The fuck is you walking in this store with this big ass Doberman Pinscher for? That motherfucker like a baby horse. You feel me? Why are you walking around with this big ass dog, lady? And you know she big. Never mind, man. She can't control this damn dog. I tell you that much. Look at King Corleone. My dog smoke. Yo, killer kill, B. Looking ass. Man, this lady, like, ain't nothing she can do. Look at Strong Willie said for protection. Yeah, hey, maybe so. Well, shit, black people, shit. We need some Doberman Pinschers then. Because we who the fuck need protected, man. Ain't nobody finna bother that big old husky white lady. Walking there, that big old Doberman Pinscher. Like, man, now you got carpal tunnel. She looked like she got carpal tunnel. You got carpal tunnel and you can't hold that goddamn leash good. You understand me? You can't hold that harness good. Man, I used to live in an apartment when I was in Pittsburgh, man, when I was in college. I lived in an apartment on top of a laundromat. I told y'all this story a million times, man. And this lady had a big ass, an old German lady. And she was old, nigga. When I say old, nigga, she was old. She's so old. I know for a fact, and I don't know when she passed away, and I wish I would have known, but I know for a fact that she's no longer with us because she was like 85, 90, and this was like in the 90s. If she's still here, never mind, man. But she had a big ass Doberman Pinscher, man. I used to call him Schnookums. And that motherfucker had a taste for some dark meat. You understand me? Because that bitch used to always run. And I used to have to walk past the laundromat coming from campus. I had to walk past I was living on top of the laundromat, but I'd have to walk past the laundromat entrance to get into my door. You feel me? And every time the motherfucker take on. Now, usually she had the laundromat locked, you know what I'm saying, for safety reasons and whatever. And she had an old black man that worked with her. You know what I'm saying? And man, every time she take out, the dog take out, and he'd jump up and leap and hit the glass like trying to get to me. And then one day he was barking at me and doing all that crazy shit. And she went over there and hit the motherfucker. Wow. She told him to shut up, but she said the shit in German. And she made him go outside, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I used to go out on the fire escape and smoke, you know what I'm saying? So I go out there and I go, through my kitchen and go out on the fire escape. And the dog was just sitting there and he was just looking at me like he wasn't barking. Usually he barking shit, but he was enraged. I could tell the dog was enraged. He was just looking at me like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's on. Like you do recognize, that calm you get before it's time to, well, some of y'all might not know, but the motherfuckers, it ain't really the motherfuckers that's doing all the rah-rah shit usually ain't the ones you really got to worry about, because at worst you're going to get an ass beaten. You understand what I'm saying? At worst you're going to get an ass beaten. But when the motherfucker quiet and they just sitting there looking at you and they quiet, them is the motherfuckers you got to worry about, because they figuring out ways to get you up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? They figuring out ways to end this whole shit. You feel me? So you ain't got to worry. The ones that ain't talking, yeah. So man, so one day I was walking and that dog just took off, you know what I'm saying? And I used to do goofy shit. Like I got to the point where I just got comfortable. I would be playing, the dog run and hit the door, and I'd be dancing, I'd be jigging in front of the door. I'd be like, because the dog couldn't get out the glass. I go by, hit the butterfly, like, what up, Schnookles? What up, Schnookles? And hit the butterfly. I call the dog Schnookles and shit. Hit the butterfly on that bitch. Man, one day, man, I was walking and that dog ran and that motherfucker jumped on that glass like he always do, like, hit the glass. And man, that goddamn door flew open. You understand me? Like that damn door flew open. And when the door flew open, that shit shocked me and the dog. You feel me? And that motherfucker was just outside, like. And then the dog got up and just looked at me. I looked at the dog. Man, I took off. I started digging. dig. Man, and then at that juncture, the dog said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a real nigga would. I'm already finna get my ass whooped. You know what I mean? I'm finna go for broke. I'm finna get out here on his ass. That's what the dog thought. Man, that shit, man. Anyway, man, I ended up not getting bit. You know what I'm saying? I, jump on a couple cars. You feel me? That's the hood shit. You jump on a nigga car, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my big ass up on somebody's roof. I ain't bullshitting. You're gonna have to come get me. You feel me? You're gonna have to come get me. But anyway, man, they a long drawn out soliloquy, man, about nothing. You feel me? Go over and check out our sponsors at the CBD Counter, www.cbdcounter.co. Salute to the queen over at Big Mama Sauce, man. She got that all day, every day, anyway sauce, man. Go check out the queen, www.bigmamasauce.com. That's that little Carolina love, man. You feel me? Look at all that. Look at the spices, man. She got a little razzle dazzle. Look at that. A little razzle dazzle. That's how you know it's good. A little razzle dazzle. I ain't gonna tap it on my tongue though. You feel me? I told y'all, man, I don't eat Big Mama sauce for breakfast. I ain't crossed that yet. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't crossed that shit yet. You feel me? And there's the CBD. But Big Mama Sauce, www.bigmamasauce.com. Enter in the code Junior 10 and receive a 10% discount off the entire purchase. Oh man, there we go. I gotta get my day started with that CB Dizzle. You feel me? Got to get the day started with the CB Dizzle. Man, thank y'all so much though, man. And also salute to the family. Salute to everybody that's gone over, man, and showed us love over at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Brought to you by yours truly, Junior the Truth. We do have a line of all natural grooming products, specifically with the Black gentleman in mind, man. So go check us out. www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. And that is, once again, the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Salute, 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 man. Y'all, man. The love is just continuing to flow. That's all I can say, man. The love is just continuing to flow. And I really, truly appreciate y'all, man. I'm, you know, that's just it, man. I'm just gonna continue working hard on my end. I'm gonna continue pressing the envelope, man. I'm gonna continue just you know, being different, you know what I mean, and continue just pushing my message, man. Salute to everybody that fell through last night for the Black Gentleman podcast. Brought to you by yours truly, Junior the Truth, sponsored by the CBD Counter, powered by himschool.com, as well as Big Mama Sauce. Salute to the homie Thomas Few for coming through, you know, officially blessing us at our first speaking engagement, man. Or our stop, I believe, was the first speaking engagement since he's launched his book, man. So salute. We really truly appreciate him, man, for coming through and just blessing us, man. He'll be in the community. Y'all go cop that book too. The link is in the description to the book. The link is actually in the description, and let me go ahead on and put it here as well. But to go get your copy of the book, man, you do that right here. Also, as I shared, and I'm going to continue on, I said last night that anybody who went over to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, if you spend over $30, with the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, I will send you a free autographed copy or free signed copy of the book. And it'll be signed by him, not by me. Look at you. Motherfuckers like, hey, we don't want your signature. No. Author signed copy of Master the Credit Game by Thomas Few Sr., man. So there's the book. Like I said, if you want to go buy the book directly, you can go do that. Also, those of you guys, if you go over to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, you spend over $30, I will send you a copy of the book. Yeah, y'all, a lot of y'all motherfuckers got y'all shine on last night too. Think I ain't seen that shit. Motherfuckers went over there, man. Made all kind of purchases last night. Like y'all trying to, and I sent it to T Few. He said, man, they trying to break you. I said, yeah, I see. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I get. I might have to stop promoting that deal. Y'all know me, man. If that shit come out my mouth, I got to stand on it. So, man, this shit's crazy. Salute to the homie King Jedi Pudge in the super chat, man. He says, grown folk show last night. That commercial you ran for your company was lit. I copped the homies Thomas Few's book too. Much love. Salute. Jedi King Pudge, man. Salute, family. I really truly appreciate y'all. But anyway, man, let me move into my favorite part, man. Y'all know I get to talking and acting crazy. Plus, I came in here late in the motherfucker. Let's get to my favorite part of the show, man. My favorite part of the show is the Punch Junkie roll call, man. Brought to you by the family over at over at punchjunkie.com. Punchjunkie.com, man. It is your boxing news live feed 24/7, 365, man. For all the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, go check them out. www.punchjunkie.com, man. Go over there and do it, man. Go and check them out. www.punchjunkie.com, man. Go check them out. I know it's not a lot of news going on in the sport of boxing right now, or whatever have you, man, but it's starting to kick back up. We're starting to get fights. Things are moving and grooving. So going over there, www.punchjunkie.com. It is your 24/7, 365 boxing news live feed. www.punchjunkie.com. Punchjunkie.com. Oh shit! There we go. Oh yeah, the Architect One, man. I see you over on the Junior the Truth mobile app, man. If you haven't downloaded that app, go do so. Salute to the homie, the Architect One, on the mobile app. Salute to the homie Underground Asylum, man, over on the app. Salute to the homie Thomas Carr over on the app. Salute to my homeboy, the Big G Rob Walker, man. Salute to your family, man. I'm on your project, bro. I ain't forgot about you. The brothers throwing me all kinds of work. God to Almighty Dog. Salute, family. Salute to everybody over on the mobile app. The homie D McGee over on the YouTube. What's up with it? Salute to the homie KP from KC. Salute to the Queen Victoria Duval. What's up, brown skin? You be here every morning faithfully, love. I thank you. And I appreciate it. The homie came to win in the building. Maurice McElroy, what's happening? The Architect One, what's good? He pulling double duty. Mr. J Dub 20TX, Demo 84, KP from KC, Eric Jenkins, K Alexis, aka K Blade, aka Put His Feet in the Blade. What's up with it? Jermaine Johnson, what's good? The Perfection. OG Ron Finkley, the homie JC in the building. Be sure to go cop JC's book as well, man. He got the book. You gotta, I think you gotta read them though. You gotta read them in sequential order, don't you, man? Like you gotta get the beast, and then you gotta work your way down. But JC, put your link to your books in the chat room, bro. Yes, indeed. The salute to the homie, Crush the Legend, Adam Rosario, Craig L. What's up with it, homie Craig L? I got your projects too. I ain't forgot. King Corleone, what's up with it? Strong Real. The homie Ricardo Rimpel in the building. What's good with it, family? What's good with it, man? Salute to Ricardo Rimpel, man. He in here letting his fingers do the walking. You understand what I'm saying? They can't take real ones, man. They can't fuck with the real ones. Salute to Strong Will, Tim, TV 212. Yes, indeed. Hey, boxing and barbecue, but it's a new boxing and barbecue, but it's just boxing around this bitch. The underrated darkness, JT in the building. New Day D Hodges, what's up with it? It's a new. Hey, Nika B, good morning to you. What's up with my brothers, Sheldon? Tell him I said what's happening. And what's up with you, Queen? Salute to you. Dayton Wildcats, my little brother in the building. It's a new. What's up with it? He said the Wildcats doing major things. Yes, indeed. New Day. Let me see. New Day. Who else I get? JC, Nika B. It's a new. You can go to www.jctheauthor.net. Thomas Few in the building. Salute to you, fam. Yes, indeed. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk came in, hit the note. He said, it's a new. You feel me? Salute to the homie Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What's up with it, family? Hey, man. She's Louise. Man, it's a whole lot going on, man. It's a whole lot going on. Oh, man. So what y'all want to talk about today? You understand what I'm saying? What y'all want to talk about today? You feel me? Oh, let me take this. Let me take my banners down and everything. You feel me? Let me go ahead on and take my, should leave my brand up there. You understand me? I am going to leave my brand up there. You know why? Because it's my shit. And I can do what I want to with my shit. See, I come in here and I sip coffee on my shit. I come in here and I consume CBD oil on my shit. I might come in this motherfucker and rub a little the Black Gentleman Grooming Company beard balm on because it is my shit. You understand what I'm saying? Get your own little beard oil because it's my shit. Hey, man, so things are going on, man, all around us. And the thing that I can just really, truly say is that we are in a space and this is not a regular time that we're in. So do not get it confused and don't let people confuse you into believing that this is just regular shit and it's going to pass. You understand what I'm saying? This too shall pass, and we'll be getting back to, you know, our regularly scheduled program soon enough, so on and so forth. Man, don't go for that. Do not go for that. We are in a different time, and I'll tell you why. A lot of times people will say, like, okay, so for instance, with police brutality, right? And with the killing of unarmed black men, there are those of us that realize that this happens a lot more. You know what I mean? This is nothing new. This has happened. This continues to happen. And the way it looks, you know, if you were predicting a forecast, you would say this is going to continue to happen until we enter into some sort of police reform, which we're not going to enter into because of the police unions and because of the government's fear of retribution from the of retaliation from the police and blah 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 blah. Right? Okay, cool. But it's safe for us to say that, hey, we experience police brutality every day. These killings of unarmed black men and stuff, and black women have continued. Okay, cool. One of the things that causes it to be for us to enter into a new era, because though these things have happened and continue to happen, and we hear all the time of these situations, it just so happens that there was no body cam, or it just so happens that there's no footage from the event from bystanders or so on and so forth, because a lot of it takes place, in the dark, out of the way, tucked off, whatever. The difference is now we are starting to see it more. Okay. So when we see it more, there is a stronger reaction. So like the situation with big George Floyd, rest in peace, Big George. Um, with that situation, it sparked a reaction and it ignited a flame. You understand what, or fire. You understand what I'm saying? And it has moved as such, right? Because it was different. And anybody that will tell you that was different, it was different. Seeing it that way was different. You see what I'm saying? So people, this shit is different, man. This shit is different. And the reaction is different. And now you see stories of people being hung, and they're discovering black people hanging in trees. I read an article this morning that they just found a woman in Georgia. I believe it was outside of Atlanta, but in Georgia, hung, strung up, you know what I mean, from a tree. They had a couple of those in California, in the Los Angeles area, I believe, last week. This is why it's different. It's different because people will try to pass this off like these are isolated events and this stuff happened and, yada, yada, yada. But what it does is, not only does it infuriate this side of the situation, right? It also gets, it also gets, uh, it also inspires people on this side of the situation. So this is what I mean. You know how they say stuff like, when you see something happens and then all of a sudden you have people, they don't want to show it, or don't want to show it on TV or whatever the case may be, because you don't want to give other people the idea to do the copycat crime, or a copycat uh, uh, um a copycat incident similar to that. So when you're dealing with, mass shootings or bombings or whatever the case may be, you don't want to spark the demented mind of a person, you know what I mean, to come out and, do something similar to whatever sociopath did, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So this situation is no different, because, people will see something and then they get an idea. And then the next thing you know, now you're starting to see more of X, Y, Z. You understand what I'm saying? You're seeing more. Sean Down Production said Houston also reported another hanging. So people are actually getting hung now. We're in 2020, and we're actually getting hung again. You see what I'm saying? And this is stuff, if you look at time, this is stuff, this is stuff that has continued. This is stuff that never subsided. So when people try to tell you, oh, this is different, you don't have to deal with what they had to deal with and blah, 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 blah. No, we do have to deal with it, and it's different. I'm not going to say it's better. I'm not going to say it's worse, because they say, look, people can, back then they would come to your house and drag, you out and go do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And people will sit there and say like, oh, it's not like that anymore, yada, yada, yada. And my argument is, how come it's not? How come it's not? You feel me? Like, how come it's not? The difference between then and now is that now the shit is supposed to be illegal. Now the shit is supposed to be frowned upon. Now we are supposed to be more dignified. There's supposed to be better relations. There's supposed to be better this, but that, and the other. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not. We are where we are right now. Now, for me, right? And I'm speaking purely for myself. For me, this is the environment that I relish in. You understand what I'm saying? Because I now know, you know what I'm saying? And for me, knowledge has always been power. So I know what's going on. I know what people are capable of. I know how dark people are, how demented people are. I know and I understand that this shit exists. You feel me? So now I can address myself and I can act accordingly. We got way too comfortable with being out here and doing this and moving around all willy-nilly, never really truly paying attention to the fact of what the fuck is actually going on and what the fuck these people are actually capable of. You understand what I'm saying? So you go out and you move all around these areas and you like, oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna bother me. I'm black, ain't nobody gonna this. And no, they will bother you. You understand what I'm saying? They will. And that mindset of nobody's going to bother me is exactly what will get you fucked up out here. In addition to our inability to collectively stick together will cause you to be fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So this shit is not for play. We foregone the for play shit. You see what I'm saying? We foregone the we cool, we gonna be safe or whatever the case may be. One of the things that I can speak of specifically, and I can speak for a lot of other people, you know what I mean, in my life, you know what I mean, that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, myself, Thomas, and a whole myriad of others, right? We came up and then we get to work and we get to accomplishing goals or whatever the case may be. And one of the things that we did was or let me speak for myself. One of the things I did was I moved away from where I grew up at. I moved away from where shit is quote unquote wild at or whatever the case may be, instead of purchasing back my community. My mindset wasn't there. My mindset was moving away, and getting myself, into this area where, this is cool, everything's, I don't worry about this, I don't worry about that. Really, truly never really thinking about the actual undercurrent of America. You see what I'm saying? Because the shit is in the soil. Like the shit is in the soil. You feel me? Like it's in the soil. The blood of our ancestors is in the soil. And no matter where you step on this country, on this continent, in fact. You understand what I'm saying? The blood is in the soil. It's in the soil. So so there's no escaping it no matter where you move. You understand what I'm saying? If you live in the inner city in the hood, yeah, the blood is in the soil. You feel me? If you live in the suburbs, it's in the soil. If you live in a rural area, the blood is in the soil. It's in the soil. It's there. And there's really, truly no escaping just this undercurrent. And it's one of them things that at any given time, this shit can surface or it can erupt. And we are in the middle of an eruption. You understand what I'm saying? We're smack dab in the middle of that. Smack dab in the middle of it. And so what we have to do once again is, for me, is, man, our survival in this. You understand what I'm saying? Our survival in this is going to be predicated on our ability to work together collectively. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. It ain't nothing else to the shit. You feel me? It ain't nothing else to the shit. And that's why when I get on here and I get on the internet, or when I'm reading, or when I'm surfing, or I'm talking to folks or whatever, and I hear niggas wanting to just argue with niggas, we not ready, family. Like we not ready. You understand what I'm saying? We not ready. The homie Shondown Production said, I'm not gonna lie, I don't agree with peaceful protest and I want action. We definitely definitely gonna have to risk and sacrifice for our children and grandchildren, for real change. Peaceful protesting is not it. Hey man, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. Ron Haskins said, real talk, my friends always asking why I don't leave Wyandotte, Kansas instead of moving to Olof. I feel comfortable around my own, period. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like it's just, the shit is just different. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is just different. And no matter what, and this is gonna really truly sound unfortunate, But no matter what, no matter how cool your neighbors are, no matter how cool your white friends are, no matter how cool your coworkers, colleagues are, man, they not cool enough. I'm just gonna be real with you. They not cool enough. Because if they was cool enough, then this shit wouldn't be happening. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not leave that part out. If the motherfuckers was cool enough, this shit wouldn't be happening. Like, nigga, these biggest is coming from somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers just killing people, stringing people up. They coming from somewhere. Somebody raised them. Somebody kin to them. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody is nursed them. Somebody listens to them. Somebody's breaking bread with them. Somebody talks to them. Somebody knows. You understand what I'm saying? You got the one family member, right? That is just they just color outside the lines. You understand what I'm saying? They just not really they just gonna do what the fuck they want to do, right? You see what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers that'll come in, you know what I'm saying? And if they see something like, yeah, they pretty much gonna take it. You feel me? Type shit. And I'm talking about everything, nigga. I'm talking about money. If they see your weed, watch, a CD, nigga, they might walk off with your woman, right? And so these are certain people that you don't necessarily invite all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Because they kin to you. And you don't, you've made a decision that you just gonna ostracize them, or you made a decision like, man, they ain't welcome in my house. Like, period. I can't have that motherfucker. I can't have Ricky over here, man. Ricky be tripping. You know, Ricky come over here and you get to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come in your house and walk off with a bottle type shit. You understand what I'm saying? You got a bottle, you got liquor, and he gonna go grab a bottle and go just walk the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Ricky the kind of motherfucker, man, Ricky gonna make you do something to him. You see what I'm saying? He gonna make you do something to him. One of them type motherfuckers. Ain't rap too tight. But you know who the fuck he is. And you know that at the end of the day, like, man, I ain't, like, you know. You see what I'm saying? You careful about inviting him to functions. You careful about him being around people that ain't kinfolk. You only see Ricky on Christmas and Thanksgiving type shit. You feel me? When everything's supposed to be cool. We know who Ricky is. You feel me? These folks, these other folks, these white folks, they know who they are. They know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they know. These people are their cousins, their uncles, their brothers, their sisters, their aunties, their mamas, their daddies, their granddaddies, their grandpas, great uncles. Like, they know these motherfuckers. And so you mean to tell me, and then at the end of the, I don't know, man, but at the end of the day, these folks, like I just said, you know, the cousin that I'm talking about, right? You know, you'll end up having to do something to him. So the best thing you do is I don't have them around. I have a motherfucker around my family. I had a motherfucker around my wife and my kid. I don't have them around. You understand what I'm saying? Because I just said they'll make me do something to them. You understand? It's the same thought process. This motherfucker here is crazy. I will have to do something to him. I'm talking as a white person now. You feel me? And if you're not willing to actually do something to that person, if you're not willing to ostracize them, if you're not willing to make them realize that their behavior, nigga, is detrimental to their survival, if you're not able to do that and you're not able to exterminate them, then what difference? I mean, what are we doing? And that's why these motherfuckers are still here, because they okay with it. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I say, they not cool enough. They're not cool enough. You feel me? Yeah, they not cool enough. Salute to the homie Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the super chat. He says, a civil war is going on right now. Watch your back. Civil war is going on right now. Watch your back. And that's my brother. He's from Eritrea. I think that's how you say it. Eritrea or Eritrea. I'm not sure. I mean, I always mess it up. He's from a war-torn land. You understand what I'm saying? He is from a war-torn land. He is from a war-torn land. Don't let that That's just not average everyday shit. Don't let that, excuse me. You know, we get so comfortable with shit, man, that we're desensitized to shit. And when a motherfucker says something, you have to really truly understand what's being said. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast is from a war-torn country. He's from a country that is ravaged by civil war. That's not average every day. So for this motherfucker to come in here and say, hey man, this is a civil war going on. He's speaking from a place of experience. He's speaking from some shit that has affected his generations. He's speaking from some shit that has affected his family. He's speaking from some shit that has taken away members of his family. This is not average everyday shit. Don't let people make you get so comfortable and get so relaxed. And don't get so Billy Badass that you just gonna get out here and just do whatever the fuck you want to, because you ain't that bad. You ain't that bad. Man, listen to me. You're not that bad. No. So now you have to be safe, man. You have to take necessary precautions. You got to move around. You understand what I'm saying? You got to move around safely. You got to be able to protect yourself. You got to be able to protect your family. And you can't just be all willy-nilly. You understand what I'm saying? Like my wife is sick of my shit. You know why? Because I won't let her go to the store by herself. Like yesterday, we went and exercised at the park, and then she needed to go to the pharmacy to go pick up some toothpaste because she a damn coupon mom. And so she got this toothpaste for this deal. So, you know, she had to go get it. You know, so she made me drive 20 miles away to go get fucking toothpaste. But anyway. And so I know she wants to just, you know, at times she's really turned into a homebody for real, but you know, she still wants to get out and I'm like, nah, we'll all go. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, we pull up to the store and me and the kids sit in the car. You can run in and grab the toothpaste. Like I'm charged with protecting her. I'm uneasy. You know what I'm saying? She'll leave a couple of times. Like she left recently. They kicked my green screen off. That's what they do. But anyway, she left recently to go pick up like some online orders. You feel me? To pick up some online orders or whatever the case may be. Like that's pretty much the extent of what it is we got going on, because I'm uncomfortable with it. So I say all that to say, like, we have to adjust the way that we're moving around, man. This is not macaroni time, man. It's not all willy-nilly. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Mahari Nation said things I've seen give me memories of innocent Eritrean hung by the Ethiopian government during the war in the 80s. America is reflecting the same violent characteristics. Coming from a war-torn land, man. So this shit is man, this shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? Ron Haskins says, shit, if you grew up during the late 80s, early 90s, shit was in war. We was in war country if you was black. Yeah, especially in certain areas, definitely war torn. But this shit is, the difference is though, bro, we always, Ron Haskins, the difference for me is that we always quarrel with one another, right? So we quarrel with one another, but we never quarrel the people that are quarreling with us. You feel me? We don't quarrel with the people that are quarreling with us. Hold on. My fault, family, but we back. But we quarrel with people that are not quarrel, or we're not quarreling with people that quarrel with us. You understand what I'm saying? And so and now it's a time where it's time to actually quarrel. And hey, man, shit's looking kind of, it's looking kind of suspect, man. It's looking kind of suspect. But let me tell you this, man. Um, we have to be intentional, brothers and sisters. You have to arm yourself. You got to be intentional with the way you move about. You understand what I'm saying? You have to don't, be mindful of the cars that are around you. Be mindful of the vehicles that are behind you, vehicles that are beside you. You know what I'm saying? Go and take the scenic route. You know what I'm saying? The fastest route ain't always best, especially when you got to dip through certain areas. Sometimes it's better to just go take your ass down 75. You feel me? And come all the way around, because at this juncture, it's just no telling what you're going to encounter. It's no telling what type of people you're going to pop past, what's on their mind. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. And you just got to be mindful when you in the stores and shit, man. Don't let people get in your comfort zone. You got to literally keep people about that 6 foot radius around you. Stop letting people get behind you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, stop letting people get behind you. All that sampling shit in the stores that we love to do, that I love to do. Stop all that sampling, all that eating shit out, man. Fuck all that shit. All them buying candy bars from the little girls outside selling candy bars and eating them shits when you in the car. All of that shit, cause it has to cease. And at this juncture, man, really all this helping people. You understand what I'm saying? Stopping to help people. Like I just did it this past weekend, and I won't be doing it again. I won't be doing it again, man. When I really truly think about it, man, I won't be doing it again, because if I stop to help 10 people, you understand what I'm saying? 9 of them could be good money. One of them, all it takes is one time for the bullshit. So keep it in motion. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. Keep it in motion. When I get out, I'm going to keep it in motion. And I know I can hear people talking like, man, I'm not finna adjust my time. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I need to move around. I'm not finna just be sitting at home and not free to move around here. And that's the stupid ass mindset that's gonna get your ass fucked up out here in these streets. Cause you want to be a stupid ass nigga and not listen to what I'm telling you. You gotta adjust, man. You gotta adjust. You gotta be careful. You gotta be mindful. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta look at motherfuckers. You can tell when motherfuckers ain't been through nothing, man. You gotta be mindful of shit. Can't just be out here just willy-nilly moving around and shit. Nah. When motherfuckers that you don't know come talk to you, you gotta make them feel uncomfortable. The fuck is you talking to me for? Like, yeah, that way. You gotta be on that shit right now. Cause at the end of the day, I don't know what you on. I don't know what you on. I don't know what you on. So I'm gonna keep that shit moving. I'm gonna keep that shit moving. I be so short. People be uncomfortable talking to me now. I'm so short and direct, and I look at people like they offending me when they talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? When I'm in the park, people, I had to check somebody the other day, come all that coming and trying to speak to my kids. Get the fuck off from around us. You feel me? Oh, hey, how you doing, little boy? Fuck you. That's how you doing. Get the fuck off from around us. You don't come over here trying to speak to my kids and you ain't talk to me. This shit come through me. Get the fuck on. Stop letting, man. We have got to be intentional, man. When you have these, uh um when you have these, I think Nika B, she said she sent me a video. You probably talking about that video we was talking about yesterday, I bet. Of the woman getting where you at, Nika? I don't see you in here. You said you sent it. You sent it on IG. Yeah, I don't see it, Nika. Did you send it to me earlier or something? I don't see it in here. You have to resend it, love. I don't see it in here. I probably blocked you out my inbox because I don't want you ain't got no business inboxing me, girl. Stay out of my inbox. There you go. Yeah, you talking about the video of the dudes that abducted the woman. She was shopping at a store and they was we talked about it yesterday. But you got to be careful of your surroundings. When you have like we really truly on some real shit, man, we got to get back to being the family that we were supposed to be. I'm talking about in your family. Like you remember when your aunties used to want to go to the store and you had uncles that would always come and pick up the aunts, take the aunts to the store. You know what I'm saying? Aunts rarely drove anywhere. They was always around. You know, the single women was always around. We all got together when we wanted to do stuff. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers would get together and watch the games together and all that. You know, you motherfuckers is mad at your family members because y'all done fell out over some old goofball shit ever since Big Mama died. Yeah, it's time to get back to the shit. It's time to get back to the shit. You feel me? If you a man, and I'm talking to myself, if you a man and you have single aunts, you got single cousins, you know what I'm saying? You got single siblings and shit like that. Yeah, you need to see about them because those are easy targets for these motherfuckers. And your single aunts and your single siblings and shit, they it's time for them to stop moving around like the way they've been moving around. You understand what I'm saying? I know all you youngins, all you young girls want to get out here and y'all be wanting to go turn up and shit. You tired of the kids and all that kind of shit. You got to learn to sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. You understand? You got to learn to sit your ass down somewhere until further notice. You're going to have to be cool. Sit down. And all the men folk, man, we got to see about these women. We got to see about these children. You understand? We got to see about them, man. We got to make sure they good money. And you know, when you and I know you've been really worried about your own self, been really worried about your own family, been worried about your own kids. Well, you got to do more. We got to do more. So you got to worry about yourself and your family and shit like that, and you got to worry about your loved ones too. I'm talking to myself. You got to go and you got to be intentional with checking in on the mother of your children, even though y'all ain't together. And I know she bullheaded and she gonna do whatever the fuck she want to do because that's just her. Yeah, you still got to see about it, and you got to make her sit her motherfucking ass down somewhere. Like we're in a different time, man. This shit is different, and we have to do more. We have to do more. And at the end of the day, men, black men, we gotta answer the bell, family. We gotta answer it. We gotta answer the bell. We gotta answer the call. And this is the time. Shit, this is fucking go time, man. This is what it is. I wish I could come in here and tell you something different. I wish I could tell you that we can do some legislation and we take up some legislation articles and all this shit is gonna change, but it's not. If the Democrats got the House or the Republicans got the House or whatever the fuck, if the motherfucking Democrats is in office or the Republicans in office, it all equates to the same shit for us. So we got to do something different. It's different. You understand what I'm saying? I challenged y'all last week to actually speak to black people when you acknowledge them, and y'all motherfuckers didn't do it. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Motherfuckers wasn't on it. Not like I was saying, motherfuckers wasn't on it. I'm gonna tell you why motherfuckers wasn't on it. Motherfuckers wasn't on it because ain't nobody come back to me with no story. Because ain't nobody come back with no story. Like you gotta understand, this is how I know shit. If motherfuckers had been on it like we was supposed to be on it, motherfuckers would have came back like, yeah, man, I was acknowledging, brother. We ended up talking, and I told the motherfucker about the Punch Junkie Morning Show, and man, they came in here, or I told them about the LDBC. Come to find out, he been watching boxing, or come to find out, he used to be a boxer, or whatever the case may be. Like, bro, I know that we wasn't on our assignment, man, because ain't nobody had no stories. We went off doing the whole willy nilly shit like we usually do, living our lives, doing what it is that we do. It's not gonna work, man. It's different. Like, man, if you're a protector, man, you supposed to, this is your time to protect. And if you're a black man, inherently, you are a protector. Inherently. You have an assignment, man. You are supposed to protect womanhood. You are supposed to protect black womanhood. Supposed to protect your mom and them. You're supposed to protect your auntie and them. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to protect. That's what you're supposed to do. So we got to answer the call. Like that's just it ain't nothing else to it. Stop letting your little cousin, you know, she went and had a baby with that nigga, and the nigga ain't saying about the baby and all that kind of nigga. That's your baby. How about that? That's your baby. That's your baby. Yeah, we got to get back to the way this shit was supposed to be. The fuck is friends? You ain't got no friends, motherfucker. You got family. That's it. And if your shit is done right, then your friends, the couple of close friends you have, they family too. The motherfuckers that your kids call uncle or auntie or whatever, yeah, they family. That's it. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. Yeah, we got to get back to that. That's where we at. We got to get back to that. You got to get back to knowing where everybody at. If the shit pop off now, where the fuck you gonna go? You don't even talk to your people. I don't want to talk about that shit no more on this internet. We got to smarten up, man. Like we got to smarten up. You understand what I'm saying? We got to smarten up. I got loved ones and you know, folks, you know what I mean? I talk to them, motherfuckers don't even have firearms in their house. How motherfucking comfortable are you, bro? You don't have a goddamn firearm in 2020. In this climate and the shit that's going on now, your punk ass don't have a firearm. And I'm not, man, no, a firearm ain't it ain't the end all be all. And you can shut the fuck up with the man. There's plenty of whole ass niggas that got firearms. There's plenty of punk ass niggas that's cool. I understand, cool. But what if you get in a situation where you gotta bang the fuck out of somewhere? You gotta bang the fuck out to get out. Fuck, you gonna bang out with your hands? You gonna motherfucking throw golf clubs? What the fuck is you gonna do? We gotta get for real, man. Like we gotta get for real. We gotta get for real. Like, no, none of this la shit. None of this, man, I'm gonna just knock a nigga out. Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. You be swinging from one of these goddamn trees, niggas. What's gonna happen? We gotta get for real. No more, no la land, no playing around, no none of that. You gotta get for real. Like we gotta get for real. I'm in the park walking around my family, and I got my little sling, and it is uncomfortable. So I put the motherfucker around. So I got a fanny pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around this motherfucker with my family with a fanny pack on. Motherfuckers looking at me like, yeah, but you keep moving around before I empty this fanny pack on your ass. Yeah, it looked like a fanny pack. It's cool. It's gonna be a fanny pack until I empty this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have to physically protect my family. I'm physically opposing. You understand? Yeah, the silverback gorilla. I don't give a fuck about nothing get out of hand. I got it, right? But then what happens in a situation where I ain't got it? You understand what I'm saying? What happens in a situation where I ain't got it? What happens in a situation when somebody comes up and threatens my family with a weapon, with violence? You understand what I'm saying? You think you think I'm gonna be in a position out here where I got this beautiful black family walking around, and you think these motherfucking white boys ain't gonna do nothing to my family? Just look and see an opportunity to try to do something real quick. No, man. If a motherfucker looks at my family cross, I'm gonna sink your goddamn canoe. I'm gonna put a big ass hole in your boat. I'm gonna sink your canoe. There's not gonna be any thought. If you make a step to harm my family, I'm gonna sink your canoe with no thought, none whatsoever. It's naturally instinctual, and I will do it happily. I'm not in this la land where, oh, somebody, I'm gonna handle it, and we're gonna be all right. I'm gonna knock a nigga. Nah, it's not gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a hole in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send some shit through you. So what's gonna happen? Shit's crazy. Snackback said, Junior, I helped two stranded motorists. One was a young brother, didn't talk much. He was mad and a fine ass sister nurse with back tats, but she was married. But I would have took her down through there. Hey man, I'm not mad at that, man. I would have helped her too, man. Back tats. Yeah, I'd have helped her. My little brother said, I'm my brother's keeper, so they better bring a lunch. Hey man, what's understood needs no explanation, bro. Like this shit is heavier. This is we in a different space, man. We in a different space. You know what I'm saying? And I got to get on my job. Like my brother's out there working with kids. You understand what I'm saying? He's put together an organization for these children. You feel me? And he's trying to make a positive change in the lives of these kids. I got to get out Cali Nigma's way. So I got to be sure that he good money when he out there. See what I'm saying? Got to be sure he good money. You got to be responsible, man. We got to be responsible. Like we don't have nothing else. All we got is each other, man. So we can sit here and I know people come in here and they campaign under, yeah, it's good white folks, it's good people. I got it. Okay, cool. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, all we got is each other. Like I'm not finna act like it's nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no quarrel with people. I don't bother people. I expect people not to bother me until they do. And then when they do, you know what I'm saying? I'm going, your action is going to be meet with a equal or probably a greater reaction. You understand what I'm saying? So if you step on my toe, I'm probably going to punch you in your fucking teeth type shit. That's the space I'm in. You step, you know what I mean? You purposely step on my foot, I'm probably going to punch you in your teeth. Ain't going to be no, step back on your feet or I'm going to push you shut. Nah, I'm probably going to punch you in your teeth. You understand what I'm saying? Happily, you know what I'm saying? Come out with goddamn fronts in my knuckle type shit. Like I'm pretty much on that. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like we got to be first, and we got. Never mind, man. Hey, man, thank y'all, man. Let's go over to Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment, bring down the property value over there, family. And also, if you're looking for me, man, be sure. And I'm really going to just start broadcasting on my app because this, for me, the social media shit, this shit is coming to a close. I'm getting banned every day. I'm getting more and more banned from different areas or whatever the case may be. So, it is what it is. Ron Haskins said, why I wear baggy sweats to keep that 380 in my pocket and no one will know. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. We got to be more intelligent, family. And we gotta be intentional, man. And our sisters are in danger. They're in danger of them harming them to make a political statement. They're in danger of them taking them to never be seen again and sold off into something. They're in danger of being taken and tortured and ravaged and doing all kind of shit because they always have wanted our women. When you go back and you look at the earliest recollections of the Europeans in their presence here, they've always had an eye for our women. Our women are in danger. Whether they think they can come in and slide in the back door and sweep them off their feet, or if they can physically just take them. So you have to protect women. We have to protect Black womanhood. And I know people come in and man, if you an Indian, why you keep calling yourself Black? Stop calling yourself Black. You ain't Black. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. Everybody, man. Just shut the fuck up. All this Indian and transatlantic deal and pro what's it called, Afrocentrism and Aboriginal and all that, man. Everybody, man, shut the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, this is another shit that motherfuckers draw that separate us, and everybody get fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna hang your black ass just like they're gonna hang my black ass. Shut your punk ass up. Oh, so I had somebody reach out to, brother, I see that you recognize that you're a Choctaw, and why do you refer to yourself as Black? And I say, man, get off my dick, nigga. What is you gonna do when this motherfucker come see about you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna go live? What you gonna do? Shut your punk ass up, man. Fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? What the fuck is wrong with us? Rather you then took your 23andMe or whatever that shit is called, whether you didn't took that shit and they tell you your black ass is from the motherfucking Congo, or If you've traced your lineage and you recognize that your ass is a goddamn Seminole Indian from Florida and your family always been here, no matter what it is, at the end of the day, they're gonna come harm you and me. So what the fuck is we arguing about? Let's get through this shit. Then we can figure out the logistics and work at figuring out who the fuck we is. Salute to the homie G5 Gabe in the super chat. He says, keep being a real one, Junior. Salute, family. Hey, man, let me get out of Cali Enigma. I'm getting out your way, man. Listen to me, man. Family, we have to move with intention. That's it. We have to move with intention, and we're in a different space, man. We're in a different space. No distractions. You understand what I'm saying? What they about to do now is they about to push this basketball shit down our throats. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. It's not time for basketball. Boxing is already coming back. We watch boxing and we're not going to be distracted. They're going to be pushing football down our throat here in a second. Baseball, all this, it's not the time for distractions. It's not the time for it, man. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to treat them as such. And if you've never been able to do it, because a lot of us haven't been able to do that. A lot of us haven't been able to minimize distractions. That's why our motherfucking money ain't right. The money ain't right because you distracted. But that's a whole nother conversation. So if ever there was a reason for us not to be distracted, it needs to be on this. We can't be distracted. We cannot be distracted. And if you're looking for me, nigga, I'm probably on the mobile app today and kick me off this motherfucker. KP from KC, I'm with you. Stephen A. Smith is on assignment. He is a motherfucking distraction. He is a distraction. Jason Whitlock, all these motherfuckers are a distraction. At the end of the day, you either on, it's two sides of this shit. You either are pro-white supremacy or you are anti-white supremacy. People like Stephen A. Smith, no matter how they talk, you look at the way a motherfucker moves. He is pro-white supremacy. Period. Anybody that comes out and will open. I'm gonna stop. We got to go over to Cali Enigma Sports Entertainment, man. Hey, man, salute, family. Salute to our sponsors over at the CBD Counter Company, powered by himschool.com. Be sure to check them out, www.cbdcounter.co. Enter in the code Junior20, receive a 20% discount off your entire purchase. Salute to the queen over at Big Mama Sauce, man. She got that all day, every day, anyway sauce. Go check her out, www.bigmamasauce.com. Enter in the code Junior10, receive a 10% discount off your entire purchase, man. I done messed this whole thing up. Salute to everybody, man, that's been over at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Brought to you by yours truly, Junior Truth. Yes, that is my shit. Don't look startled. You understand what I'm saying? That is my shit. Go check us out, www.theblackgent.com. There's no code for it. There's no discount code as of yet. But I will tell you that those of you guys who go over and if you spend more than $30 until Sunday, if you spend more than $30, I will send you a signed copy, an Arthur signed copy of Thomas Few's book, Master the Credit Game, man. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Let's get over to the Cali Enigma Sports Entertainment, man, and bring down a property value. This is Junior the Truth signing off, family. I'm Ohio born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.